What's up guys, Blade Master here, going to be bringing you yet another Total War Room 2 online battle. This is just a regular multiplayer battle that I fought against a viewer who is also not very experienced in Total War multiplayer. We've got Baktria, we've got Arevaci, and we've got Nemenosena. That's the basics. So my opponent decided to pick Baktria. And it's interesting to see what the dynamics between Baktria and Arevaci are. So he knew that I was going to pick Arevaci, and in preparing against an Arevaci army, you would probably not bring a lot of Thorax swordsmen because the Scutari would destroy them anyways. They've got much better infantry support, the Arevaci does, I mean. And you would try and harness the effectiveness of your shock cavalry and your melee cavalry to the maximum extent possible. But that is against a traditional Arevaci army. And what do? I don't bring traditional Arevaci armies. I bring Arevaci skirmish builds. Yes, I harness the power of the Baleric's PEW-PEW. And let's see if that helps me in this game. I brought 2 Cantabrian cavalry. I split my army into 3. It's a very traditional Parthian skirmish build tactic to split your army in 3 and then attack from all sides at once. A total of 4 Iberian spearmen for my spear contingent. I brought a total of 3 Scutari and 3 Balearic slingers, 1 on each flank, and 3 Iberian slingers also, I believe, or 2 Iberian slingers, and 1, 2, 3 Celtiberians and 1, 2, 3 noble cavalry. So the only reason this skirmish build can maybe possibly somehow kind of work is purely because Arevaci has a very unique cavalry component. They have noble cavalry which are brilliant, 55 melee attack, 15 bonus versus large, 49 charge bonus, 70 armor, 105 health. Just all in all excellent units, even compared to the Bactrian Royal cavalry. Well, the Bactrian Royals are pretty shit, to be quite honest, but you know, their charge bonus of 76, they are shock cavalry. These guys are a melee cavalry, and they've got 49 charge bonus, so you can just see, you know, that's very strong. Much 10 better health than these guys, so they are very tanky, they are very strong on the charge as well. Pushing up my Iberian spearmen on my left flank and then trying to push away his eastern slingers. He's brought a lot of slingers, he's brought a lot of archers because he's trying to he was facing up against a traditional Arevaci build. So he brought a total of 4 eastern slingers. He's also brought a total of 3 mercenary Syrian archers, which will actually help him a lot because I'm moving around with my Cantabrian cavalry. I brought 3 Celtiberians as well. They are also excellent units, 15 bonus versus large, one of the only mid-tier barbarian melee cavalry units that have 15 bonus versus large. Pulling back my noble cavalry here, but his eastern slingers will take quite some time before they can get some good shots in. Here, fighting with my Celtiberians, they have 41 missile damage onto the rear of these Bactrian Royal cavalry, but it's kind of bugging out, so quick reload is not really working. Cantabrian cavalry are very strange, not great units. They have beautiful missile damage, got great shots per minute, 12 shots per minute. I would like to see them have their ammunition increased to 10, and that would probably make them cost effective, but other than that they're not really. I've only brought them just to bring numbers in cavalry. Eastern spearmen now chasing after my Iberian spearmen, they routed them off the field, and I believe his eastern slingers had a lot to play in that. But now I'm going to charge in with my Celtiberian cavalry and then remove a crucial component, the eastern spearmen, and then get a beautiful charge hopefully onto the eastern slingers while they're pulling away. Yeah, I catch some of them, but this does seem a bit premature. I'm going to pull away. They have taken quite a few casualties from precursor javelins. Here I've caught the Bactrian Royal Cavalry and the Bactrian Light Horse of my opponent. Bactrian Light Horse is not a great unit. They have 50 bonus versus large, but they're light, so they will get slaughtered on the charge, and they have very low health of 75. Actually, no, their health is okay, but they're light, so they'll get destroyed on the charge. That's the main problem with them. Here, Balearic Slingers, 42 kills. I'm targeting his Bactrian Royal Cavalry. I'm trying to destroy... The only way you can make a skirmish build work is to destroy the 2 components of an army, which is archers, which is skirmishers, and which is cavalry. And then you don't need to be worried about the rest. My Cantabrian Cavalry, not doing well with them. Mercenary Syrian archers have destroyed them. This Cantabrian cavalry is at full strength. Here, General charged in onto the Bactrian hillmen, and they will get a lot of kills on the charge, and then I'm going to pull in with my Iberian spearmen so that I can pull out my noble cavalry without taking too many casualties. Here, the Celtiberian Cavalry, 15 bonus versus large, is really going to play a role here. The Bactrian Royal Cavalry have lost a lot of men, but he's pulling in with the Bactrian Hillmen. Here, my Scutari just got charged at by the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. They've got 75 kills because Scutari are they're medium, yeah. So they take a lot of casualties on the charge. He was about to charge into my slingers here, but I'm going to counter charge with my noble cavalry, and I've also got spearmen in support. Iberian slingers and Balearic slingers here getting 60 kills, and Iberian slingers with 20, killing off his slingers and killing off some of his Bactrian Royal Cavalry as well. Now my Celtiberians have died, which is terrible because now this flank is open. But his Bactrian Royal Cavalry are taking quite a few casualties. This Bactrian Royal Cav is down to 10 men. Destroyed that Bactrian Hillmen over there. No, they're down to 80 men, but his Bactrian Royal Cavalry were chasing after my Cantabrian Cavalry. These guys have got 12 kills, but it's allowed me to get my Noble Cavalry into the rear of these Bactrian Royal Cav, and they're really not going to like that. Got a Celtiberian here in support. They aren't charging in. My Noble Cavalry have taken 10 casualties, but destroyed a lot of his cavalry units. Already got a single experience chevron. Of course, my Iberian slingers and Balearic slingers are helping out so much there. Okay, so if you guys didn't realize, I had to pause in the middle because I'm a great YouTuber, and I think that's just become a Blade Master tradition. Sorry, I had to get some food. Okay, so Bactrian Royal Cav here getting slaughtered more by my slingers. These are point blank shots. Even the Iberian slingers are getting 48 kills at this point. The Bactrian Royal Cav at the other end has died. That's the benefit of having this Parthian-esque strategy. You pull away stray cavalry units by a player who doesn't know better, and then you just destroy them by surrounding them. You can see 16 kills with Scutari and 53 kills with my general. And now it's still not looking great, to be quite honest, but I have a full strength Scutari here while his Bactrian Royal Cav general was chasing after my Balearic slingers. They've taken some casualties, but my Scutari has come in here, and the Bactrian Royal Cav general is in such a pickle now because he's faced up against 15 bonus versus cavalry Noble Cav, and he's faced up against high melee attack, high weapon damage Scutari. So we are probably going to be able to see this Scutari rack up a bunch of kills here. Yeah, the Bactrian Royal Cav are not very tanky at all. Actually, opposite of tanky. Here, Cantabrian Cavalry charged into Bactrian Hillman. Not a good idea. Destroying the Bactrian Hillman with a second charge from my Noble Cav General. Pulling away my skirmishers away from his Eastern Slingers and his mercenary Syrian archers, and then targeting them to attack the Bactrian Royal Cav General. I don't mind if my Noble Cav dies in the process. The Noble Cav have more armor than even the Bactrian Royal Cav, and you know, all melee cavalry have shields, so they even have missile block chance. So they are just brilliant units. Unit review video of them should come up soon, I think. The only reason why I didn't make one for them is because they're basically similar, basically the same as Thracian Royal Cavalry for the Odrysian Kingdom. In terms of stats, but it could be interesting to see how they play out in terms of Arevaci's roster and how they help in its flexibility. But I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to the Thracian Royal Cavalry, which I already have made a video on. So Noble Cavalry General rear charging the mercenary Syrian archers and the Celtiberian Cavalry helping out as well. They've gotten a single experience chevron, and the power of the PEW-PEW has reigned supreme. Here, his Bactrian Light Horse, the general recently died, so they're already in red morale. They're going to chase off on my Balearic slingers. Good idea, chasing off the more expensive Balearic slingers. The Iberian spearmen got a crucial javelin volley on them, and that's going to get them to waver and rout. And you know, that's about it for this game. The Balearic slingers getting rear shots onto Bactrian Hillmen while they're faced up against my Iberian spearmen, which is exactly why I brought these Iberian spearmen in the first place. Costly victory. The power of the PEW-PEW has reigned supreme. Balearic slingers here, 100 kills with double experience chevron, basically only targeted the cavalry. And once that cavalry was gone, and as long as I had some cavalry remaining, which I had a crucial couple, my Noble Cav and my General Noble Cav, then it was all over because his Bactrian Hillman would never hold a candle to mine, and the mercenary Syrian archers did pretty decently, to be quite honest, and one of his Bactrian Light Horse did very well, but all in all I had to do was kill off his cavalry, which were not very tanky in the first place, and then my amazing slinger power would definitely destroy at least or trade very cost effectively with at least his Syrian archers, and then I had my extended number of cavalry to win out. So pretty interesting build and interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Peace.